Hey guys, and welcome back to Halo. Alright, so here is our aerial insertion from underground. A little bit misleading. Now these guys are going to start slowly coming out. We could actually grab one of the shade turrets, but you know, there's not a huge amount of point in doing so. Alright, see you later, Fohammer. Probably going to be requiring your services at least one more time before this show's over. Ah, the assault on the control room, huh? I like what they've done with this place. It looks pretty. Anyway, now interesting thing, this level is actually kind of long. And it's very confusing. This is like one of the first times we're properly going through a massive Forerunner installation. And there are these handy dandy arrows on the floor which tell you where to go. Now, a lot of people didn't twig it, but yeah, this was kind of like subtle nod by the designers just so you don't get too lost, which I actually think is pretty cool. Not that it's super easy to get lost. I suppose you could probably get turned around in this place, but you know, for the time it's quite a big little area to explore. Hello. Probably should have crept up on him, but it's fine. We'll sort him out with the assault rifle, get rid of him, and we are taking a little bit of damage here. But that's fine. Let's get some of our shields back. Ah, hello. Let's see if we can't rattle his brain around. Oh, somebody has a needler. That's suboptimal, actually. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Although, it kind of stirred up the hornet's nest just a little bit. That was some awful grenade throwing, if I say so myself. Alright, let's see if we can't get rid of him. He's kind of target numero uno. Really. We do have to be a little bit careful because of our health situation. But that's fine. This is why we have the Magnum. Let's see what's going on now. Now, is that a different one? Might actually be a different one. No, I think that's the same guy. Okay, good to know. We don't have a huge amount of ammo. I can hear you. There you are. You're up here. Of course you are. There we go. Belly full of lead. Just what the doctor ordered. Oop. Yep. Yeah, that was very poorly executed, if I say so myself. We can do better. We can do way better. And that's certainly going to significantly help. There is 2 red elites here. I thought there was. Okay. Good to know. Ooh. He's seen us. Alright, well, you know, one down. See if we can't just polish this guy off. That would help us significantly. These jackals kind of do more damage than you would think as well. Little accurate bastards. Not quite as accurate as the Halo 2 ones with jackal snipers. We've had many, many fantasies about them. Alright. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's tumble down another one. Damn it. Need larger... Oh, no running, kids. You know the rules. Let's flush this guy out. There we go. Much better. Much better. Kill you. Come and say that to my face, you little grunty bastard. Ah, reinforcements are here. There you are. Okay, I think we're clear.
Stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire region secured.
Don't know what I think of that glass shattering effect. It was... See, I thought it was better. Yeah, definitely better than the original. Like, it's less visual for sure, but that seems to animate it like, I don't know. I'd say 30 frames a second, but it might actually be less than that. It's really jarring when the rest of the game's running at 120. Anyway, let's keep going. Ooh. Bit of a hitch there. Well, that's fine. We do know that this game does load a lot during corridors. Ah, the bridge.
The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning.
Possibly. Right, looks like we've got another pelican coming in. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I remember those shade turrets being a bit of a gamble. Yes.
The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
Uh-oh. Right, looks like the pelican has woken everybody up, which is great. Oi! Oi! Oof, that was close. Right, let's go help Fire Team Zulu out if we can. Now, they're going to stay holed up. Now, one thing that I always thought was really cool here was if we actually jump up on this ledge, we can see them drop down and deploy. There's a shade turret there. There's already some more men. So it looks like that pelican is just reinforcing them. But that little skirmish down below us, that is wicked. Used to have so much fun playing this section over and over and over again. Alright, we're on the way, Zulu. Stay tight. Now, it's easy to wonder why these grunties are always sleeping, but it's not just that they're lazy. It's because grunts have a bit of a disadvantage to the rest of the races biologically, because they breathe methane. That's what those big tanks are on their back. So whenever they're not doing anything, they go into like a hibernation just to preserve their methane gas, which, you know, makes sense. Quite often the methane that they get is very low quality. That's if they get replenished with methane at all, to be honest. Sometimes they're just left to suffocate because, you know, fuck the grunts. Quite frankly. They are the lowest order. Oof. Oh, it's a gun. I thought that was a grenade. I was wondering who threw a human grenade. I was going to say, I've never seen that before. Right. It's in the herd. Things are getting a little bit tasty around here. Yes, also, the elites and the Kigar, or should I say the... Oof, God, skin. Oh, hello. This is going to get worse before it gets better. Oh. Shit. That was close. So yeah, the jackals, or Kitgar, depending on whether you want to use the human designation or their actual designation, which are these shielded guys, they hate the grunts. The feeling is mutual. And if you get into the lore... sad noises. Oh, we're going to have to pick up Covenant weapons. Covenant weapons are lame. Fine. They get a lot better in the other games, but in Halo 1, I mean, I suppose the plasma rifle's fine, but the plasma pistol is garbo. Absolute garbo. In fact, does the plasma pistol get any better throughout Halo? I'm not convinced. Now, Covenant weapons are disposable. You cannot recharge them. They're usually clipped into pods and recharged, but you know, that's not I don't think that's a thing in any of the games. In fact, I know it's not a thing in any of the games. So the plasma pistol can be charged, so you can fire like a really powerful shot, but it's I guess on legendary it's good at bringing down shields. Oh, we've been spotted already, I think. Yep. See him? See him? Yeah, so the Grunt Rebellion is a really interesting tale in Halo lore to look up. It's quite fun. And it's, you know, so when these... Ooh, hello. When these grunts were originally integrated into the Covenant, they weren't actually allowed to be soldiers, essentially. They weren't even in the military ranks. They were literally little more than slaves. But then a whole thing happened, like almost a civil war between the grunts and the jackals. And because the grunts were so ferocious, you know, they kind of got a little bit of a promotion. The leadership of the Covenant was impressed with their abilities, shall we say. Unfortunately, it did end with half of their planet being destroyed, which, you know, is kind of a sad outcome, I guess. But, you know, they're grunts, or Ungoi, as their actual official name is. But, you know, they're grunts, so fuck those guys. Okay, how are we doing? I see you. I see you, you sneaky little shitbag. Go melt your ass down. Right, can we do any better? You can only ever swap to a weapon that has more charge as well. Like, you can't pick up a plasma rifle that has less charge. Ooh, that's a problem. Well, that is kind of problematic, because plasma weapons are not great against these guys. I think that might be an understatement. At least I don't remember them being great against these guys anyway. Uh-oh. Put that cannon down, please. Put the fuel rod down. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. Let's abort. Get out of here and have a little think about what's going on. Grenades aren't great against these guys either. I mean, they do hurt them, but they're not fantastic. Uh-oh. Ooh, see, that should really, in an ideal world, have stuck. But we're not in an ideal or just world. Ooh. Right, that's the one we killed. The only trouble is, killing him is going to piss the other one off. That's fine. It doesn't seem to be too pissed off, in all fairness. Right. I don't know if it's worth... Oh. This guy seems to be rather stupid, considering. It's fine. Yeah, we're not hurting him at all. Ah, that's hurting him. Because you can see the blood splatter. Oof, okay. That was somewhat rough. Let's go grab another plasma pistol. Okay, so sometimes on these, there's ammo and health and stuff. So it is kind of worth exploring. We do need to keep an eye out, because there is a certain place to get the skull on this level. We're going to have to do a bit of a grenade jump. Yay, grenade jumps. We like those. You lied. But I'm not sure exactly where the first one is. I know where the second skull is, and I know where the terminal is. That's easy. Okay, it's fine. But the first skull... Oh, nice. Yeah, the plasma pistols do drain... plasma rifles, I should say, do drain pretty quickly. It's not up there. Okay. Just going to have to keep our little eyes peeled. Ooh. Going down. Hopefully we can get rid of this Covenant shit soon. This is a big elevator shaft. That's what she said. Big shaft. Maybe she... Ooh. Oh, the music here. The music here is sublime. Right, let's get our sneak on. There's no... oh, we could... you know what? Needler is definitely better than the plasma pistol. The plasma pistol is easily the worst weapon in this game. Like, that's not even up for debate. It's just fact. It's kind of useless. Alright. Looks pretty clear. Now we should be able to see through. Yes, I see you. I'm not going to start shooting them yet. We've got these little holes here that we can have some fun with. Like so. Let's get some nades through that. Oh, right in his head. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Hello, buddy. You got some needle ammo for me. I'll take that. Yeah, we really are low. I forgot how little needle ammo. I think the needler looks better in the original game as well. I forgot how little needle rounds you can actually hold in the first game. But the good old needler, I think if you stick like 7 crystals in one enemy, you get a super combine, which is that explosive reaction that you see. Now, the needle crystals are actually quite a big thing in the lore of Halo. They only come from one particular planet, and they're very sought after for their ability to guide in on sentient living flesh, which no race... I don't know if the Covenant know, actually. I'm curious. But humanity has no idea how this actually works, and it's, from what I can remember, it's hinted that the Covenant doesn't understand how exactly it works either. Blamote crystals, something like that. Yeah, nobody seems to truly understand how it works. But it is a very, very nasty weapon. Especially in the books, you read how the injuries it leaves on soldiers and things, you know. You get 2 or 3 crystals that just slam into your chest, for instance, and then they start resonating and boom, blow your chest completely wide open, blow your legs off, blow out your rib cage. Really nasty stuff. And as I've said in previous Halo games, which may have been the original LP of this game, I'm not sure. I want to try and get as many Halo games done this year as possible, just so I know they're done. But yeah, in the actual books, the plasma weapons are vicious, absolutely vicious. You don't see that in the games at all. They're just like little cartoony zap zap, pew pew guns. But ooh, in the books, they're nasty, really nasty. Like melting people's skin off and fusing people's limbs together, and yeah, even when they're being used against human vehicles, just like these basic plasma rifles and stuff, leave the hogs literally glowing red hot with their armor plate boiling off and fusing suspension coils together, and yeah, they go really deep into it in the books. Great stuff, actually. Anyway, but the game is more of a cartoony, pew pew lasers of fun sort of aspect. Even though not lasers, they're plasmas. Lasers and plasmas, two very different things. Right. Okay. If I have missed that skull, I'll come back for it. But I don't think I've missed it yet. Ah! Evening there. Oof. Get wrecked. Now, you can't actually destroy the shade turrets, unfortunately. We should be able to grab some human equipment here. Right, let's get this hog up and running. Oh, there's a sniper rifle. Of course there's a sniper rifle. And there's... Ooh. So, give me the rocket launch. No, get out of the hog. Get out. Right, give me the rifle. Plenty of ammunition. Give me the rocket launcher. Right, and let's get this hog moving. Looks like all of our other soldiers have been killed, but that's fine. Alright, evasive maneuvers. Let's get moving. Let's see if we can't take out everything in this area. Just need to be a little bit more careful because this ice and snow is incredibly slippy. Now, if we had any more soldiers that survived... they will grab and pilot those ghosts that aren't being used. Those ghosts are the light attack vehicle of the Covenant. And they're actually quite a lot of fun. Now, how much? I think we've already got max spanker ammo. We do. Right, get on the hog, guys. Get on the hog. Get on the hog. I need to be careful about hitting patches of ice on the hog as well, because we will lose traction. Both the health of our guys are good. Alright. Let's take out the Wraith tank. Wraith tank. In the books, the Wraith is kind of like a nasty piece of equipment, but the Wraith is kind of a mortar tank. It's more of an artillery unit than an actual main battle tank. Like the Scorpion or something like that. We'll be seeing a Scorpion tank later. They're a nice, meaty unit. That's something that gets way better a little bit later on. Now, I think the actual Wraith vehicles are kind of quite lightly armored. They're not really a tank as you would envision them in human sort of terms. Or maybe, I suppose, it would be classed as more of a light tank. Alright, let's keep trying to murder as many of these guys as possible. No running in these hallways. Let's paint the bonnet with their guts. Hello, you little fucktard. That's what I thought. Come on, get an angle. Alright, fine. We'll just run him over like a piece of shit instead. That can be done. Ooh. Alright, not bad. Now, if we just go over here. Ooh, hello. Somebody's loaded up with some heavy weaponry. Do I have to take the shot? You got him. Right, and there's our Scorpion. Excellent. Scorpion is a hell of a weapon system. It's okay in this game. It's definitely significantly better in later Halo guns. Later Halo guns? Later Halo games. So we've got the main cannon, which is a nice little auto-loading beast. And we have this machine gun, on the side here as well, coaxially mounted. Problem with the machine gun is, as you can see, it's obviously been put on crooked because its accuracy sucks balls. You can't really hit anything with it. Look, we've still got one track left. Can we get the sniper on board? Get on. Definitely could use having a sniper on board. Now, every time we get off this vehicle, all of our troops are going to dismount, which is something that's kind of annoying, but I guess it can't really be helped. Let's put a fresh magazine in there. Alright. Now, everybody load up. I do kind of like the original Scorpion look a little bit. They chunked it up quite a bit. Now, the later revisions of the Scorpion, that come later in the war get monstrously more powerful. And the Scorpion isn't even the human's heaviest tank. It's just the most commonly used one. There is a lot larger, more powerful vehicles, which you kind of see more in the strategy games. As you can, this perfectly illustrates how useless this gun is. In later games, they actually take the coaxially mounted gun off. I think it's still on there in Halo 2, maybe. Maybe it isn't actually. I can't remember now. But they actually change it to a turret, which another person can actually use, which is kind of better, I think, in some ways. But yeah, we've got them. Now, a Scorpion tank, or should I say a Wraith mortar tank, is no match compared to a Scorpion. So these are, like I said, the Scorpion is like the main battle tank, but it's not the heavy tank of the human. And I believe it's got a crew of 2 as well. So it's only 2 people. You've got a driver and then you've got the gunner. So it's a very efficient tank. Let's knock out all these gun turrets. And we've definitely missed the first skull, that's for sure. We've got some hunters down here, which are anti-armor. But I guess you could say we are anti-armorer. Yeah, that works. We're just going to wail on these guys. Whoa! Oh, I forgot about you. You just killed our sniper. You killed my sniper, dude. Yeah, we did forget those. Okay. Right, let's get rid of the hunters. Now, what's really cool, I think it's like in Halo 4 and Halo 5 when 343 started taking over, the design of the Scorpion got pretty monstrous. Like, you see the auto-loading system in the back of the turret that ejects the shells and everything as it fires. It was cool. 343, you know, it's a painful thing when 343 took over. I still stand by the fact that Halo 4 was alright. I enjoyed Halo 4. The biggest problem with Halo 4 is you really needed to have read the books to kind of get the most out of it. You know, it was so... Yeah, you really needed to have a good sense of the background lore of Halo, which... Yeah, they could have handled that better, sure. Halo 5 was just bad, though. Halo 5 was shit. Halo Infinite was good. Enjoyed that. Had my fun with it. I'm not 100% sold on the actual sandbox of Halo Infinite. I like the big open world design. It didn't have a lot of the really cool set pieces that we come to love from Halo. But, you know, it was a step in the right direction. Ooh, that's not good. We got hunters over the other side. They must have known that we've got heavy armor. Somebody's been telling them. Now there should be a skull in this room somewhere. If we come around here, there is another weapons cache. with some nice things. Now, anybody else? Ooh, hello. Ah. Let's get rid of you straight away. Couldn't quite see that elite's head, unfortunately. There we go. Now, as sniper rifles go as well, this thing is lethal. It is, it fires a whole wide range of ammo in the books, but it is a 50 caliber with a sabot round, so depleted uranium tipped. It is a nasty, nasty weapon. It also has explosive incendiary rounds as an option as well. Yep, it's when you read. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. You look at the human weapons in this, and you know they're not quite illustrated as well as they are in the books. They seem a lot more, or they come off a lot more high tech in the books. You know, they've got a lot more features. Oh, my bad, dog. My bad. I just ran one of our guys over. But they are heavy caliber and just lethal weapons. Absolutely lethal. By the way, we've just got this elite here just walking around doing nothing. He's just like standing there. Dance, monkey! And Hingehead. Hingehead no more. Now, if memory... Oh, hello. If memory serves, the skull should be on one of these down here. At least I think it's down here. Right, we're going to lean on our men a little bit. Now, this technically should be the second skull. There it is. Come to Papa. Oi. Okay, got the malfunction skull. Not really sure how we get back up, to be honest. A ladder in Halo. I had no idea Halo even used ladders. So the skull for this level is actually pretty much at the start when you go down the first elevator. And something was bothering me about this game, and that is that it seemed too crowded. It seemed too cramped, I should say, claustrophobic. So I've sorted out the FOV, so I've got a lot more space, should we say. And I've been playing it with the original graphics quite a bit as well, and I'm really, really enjoying the original graphics. It's got to be said. I think the HD remaster graphics, or whatever you want to call them, are fine. They're cool, but it's just something about all the shell cases and everything that bounce around and roll all over the place that I just really enjoy. So the skull is up here, and we have literally just come down from... Oh, you can't see it with the old graphics. There it is. Right there. Getting it is another pain in the ass, which involves using a grenade jump. So we gotta... That didn't work. That didn't work at all. And every time we die, or every time we fail, we've got to like replay this section a bit. So these skulls, man. I'm getting this annoying thing, like we're getting this bit here is really slippy slidey. Right, let's try it again. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get it off camera, but I've showed you the method where you've got to get it, and I will go get it off camera. 1 second, guys. Okay, quite a few attempts later, we actually managed it. Don't fuck this up. Ooh, Jesus. Then there we go. Fog Skull unlocked. Excellent. I have to do that on easy as well, because grenade jumping, as I've discovered on harder difficulties, obviously the grenades do significantly more damage to you. which makes it a lot harder. So yeah, grenade jumping for skulls. We're going to be doing that on easy going forwards. But anyway, Fog Skull, and I will catch you guys in the actual proper video now. Yes.